What other problems are in your school that you think that they're trying to address by doing such things as,
Well, I can see them trying to address the drug problem,
hmm,
and they are saying that kids are drinking in the bathrooms,
yeah.
but that's all speculation. I have not seen any report of this, but that's what the administration is saying.
So why not just close down the bathrooms during school hours to teach kids a lesson that if they want to do dumb things in
They
the bathroom,
they
they can
have
pay the
closed
consequences?
bathrooms. They have closed one of the bathrooms.
All right. Well, you know, closing one bathroom only can solve so many problems, seeing as there must be, more bathrooms at the school. I mean, at my school, when kids smoke in bathrooms, they close the bathroom that was being smoked in for the entire year, maybe even a semester, and then open it up again.
Yeah,
They'll give them another chance after that, but as long as kids keep smoking, the consequences will continue. You might have to actually go to the nurse and wait in line to actually use the bathroom if you want to, go do it.
yeah. Now
Um,
I have a question for you.
yeah.
Like, exactly what is this Skype radio? Did you just randomly pick me,
Oh,
or?
no, actually, we're friends with Luke, Pargeter, I think his last
Oh,
name is.
Lucas
Yeah.
Targeter. Okay.
Yeah, he's actually in here right now. He actually suggested that you come on the show and talk to me about this issue.
Oh,
You've actually talked to him before about this, and he's, somewhere around the situation. But yeah, we've been going over this for quite a while now, and it seems like a pretty, I don't know. The problem seems a bit shanty in my case, but I don't think that. Well, let me actually give you my opinion. I think in terms of trying to do their job, I mean, you can't really say anything about that. They're doing their job. You know what I mean? They're trying to keep kids safe and
yeah,
etc.
I can
And
understand that. I
yeah,
can
yeah,
understand that.
and and they're working towards some sort of better education at a public level. It is free education, and at the end of the day,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just like what they're doing over in Africa. You know what I mean? Like they have this education that's going on over there, and they take that to the fullest because in some places they don't even have schools, they don't have any sort of public services. Their government is trying to get them back
yeah.
on their feet. And yeah, I really think that when they're trying to do their job, they're not really, actually doing anything wrong. And I think that you guys shouldn't necessarily take it for granted that they're trying to do this. I mean, there is some sort of logical reason behind this. I mean, in some cases, I can see where they are getting a bit out of hand, in such terms as, grinding at dances or doing other, other actions like that, and because I can see because, being, kids as we are, that's what we do, and you can protest it about it as much as you want to, but I don't think that taking any sort of legal action will actually work, seeing as possibly the case may just get dismissed, seeing as that the school is much higher than just an actual student going there and trying to do something about it. But yeah, I mean, you guys can protest as much as you want, but yeah, I don't think taking legal actions will actually work in any sort of way.
Well, okay, that's your opinion, but again, at the end of the day, it's my parents' tax dollars that are paying their salaries,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah, you
paying the
are right.
government.
You are right. You are right
So
there. It
I
is.
have the right to protest the way my education system is being run.
Well, look, well,
And
look, well, look. Do you want to help education?
yes, yes, I do.
Well, taking legal action could hurt education. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand that.
And like I said,
I
this
would really,
education that's given to you guys, it is public.
yes.
You are paying some sort of tax dollar. I don't know what the rates are in Washington, but for every dollar you're paying a certain amount of cents that gets put into the government, and that money gets spread across the state as a whole. Now, however much you are paying couldn't even probably be going to your high school. It could be going to somewhere like Seattle Regional High or something like that or whatever. But
Yeah.
you have to remember that. it might not be a good idea to actually go ahead and try to take some sort of legal action.
I would preferably
Places like
not
the
try to.
places like the UK don't even have a freedom of speech. They don't have freedom of speech over there. You should be lucky that in a country like America, where we are today, although we do have our flaws, we do have some sort of rights. Now, you do have freedom of speech, but there are places where you can push it. And I
Yes,
think and
yes.
I think this is along with what they're doing and along with what you're doing too. You're pushing it a lot. You know what I mean? Uh, you're at a point where you don't like what they're doing, but they also don't like what you're doing. So I mean, it is a trade-off, but in the long run, I don't think uh, I don't think there is great hope of success in the end. And I'll ask you this question again: do you want to help education?
Yes, I do. But I would prefer not to sue the school if by any means. I don't really want to. But if it does come down to it, then that is what I will have to do.
Well, if you don't want to, then you shouldn't do it because, again, taking a legal action like this can really cost a lot. Teachers may lose their jobs and stuff like that. Do you think that the amount of money that they're making every year, for example, let's just say a starting wage of $60,000 a year for being a new teacher at a school, do you think that that's worth not being able to wear a shirt with a little piece of paper that says I have freedom of expression on it? Do you think that one shirt is worth $60,000? Someone's job, possibly a home, a family that they have to take care of, kids, a wife?
I don't know. I won't speculate on that.
And I think there's a level of ignorance there, too, when it comes to, a couple things that you might not be able to do. I mean, it is high school. You're supposed to have fun, your little dances and etc. But I mean, you have to look at it in further perspectives just from your own. You have all these sort of opportunities and rights that are granted to you, but yet you only take them for granted so far. And
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying.
yeah. But I think we might be able to move on to another topic.